Well, here we are again, out for yet another lark. What will we find? Will we find never found before things? Will we find little gems? You know, as per usual, we're forever hopeful. We're back at Snowy Dump, our favourite go-to place when we think, oh, where should we go for a lark? Snowy Dump, because we've not been here for a few months, so come with us and see if we can find some little gems.
Yes, little gems. A little overgrown here, a lot more overgrown than it has been.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get somewhere here.
Yeah.
Have a little look. Let's get going.
Let's go. Oh, right, as per usual, I have no idea if we've seen this hole before or not because we've been here, we've not been here for a few weeks, so I can never remember what we've seen and what we haven't. Right, I think I'm going to walk round because I don't fancy jumping down there because I think I'm going to do myself an injury. So, nettles, they're not too bad now. I've got me long winter pants on, not my silly short summer ones. Right, let's see if we can get around here without killing ourselves. Ugh. Right, we've done it. Try not to break anything, Mick. Try not to break anything. Right, what have we got in this pile of stuff here? Right, this is always a good place for labels, even though they're not quite so old, the 1940s. Something cream. Not quite sure, but it's just one of those panel bottles. But it's always nice to read a label, isn't it? A Milton's, pop bottles, bottom of a shoe. That one with a cork in it. Can't read that label. But it's a pile worthy of having a little look at, just in case. What's that? Don't know. Metal, some sort of metal panel of some description. Right, well, just there's nothing here in these big bottles, but if we can just look closer on the ground, just to make sure there's no hidden gems. We'll just have a little bit of a look. No, I can't see anything. Tell you what I'll do. I will stand here for a bit and I'll have a look and see if I can find anything.
Very overgrown today. I actually was quite surprised it's this overgrown because it's now getting through the year and it normally starts dying down. I thought by this time, but it seems to have completely gone crazy. Always hundreds of bottles and jars lying around everywhere. Always.
Really can't see anything at all in this bit here. What's that? Bit of a ping pong ball by the look of it. Bit of a glass rod. Tile. Now is that broken off there? Or is it a full tile? Can't quite tell if that's I think it's a broken off tile, otherwise I probably took that. What's that? Oh, that looks like the bottom of a little plastic boat. Oh well, there you go, bottom of a little plastic boat. I think that's all I can get from this little hole here. Bit of window lead. But yeah, what's that? Oh, that looks like a baby's bottle, doesn't it? The end of a baby's bottle. We have found a few of those. That would have been a lovely find if, well, I've only ever found a couple. But yeah, plastic bottom of a boat, that's the most exciting thing I've found in here. There's nothing much really, just bottles, screw top bottles. But you know what, you've got to look, you've got to give it a little bit of a chance, haven't you? Right, let's go up here now and see if there's anything that's been chucked out of the hole. No, look for labels. I'll look for labels, that's all I can do around here really. Let's have a look on here. This looks a bit busy, doesn't it? Might as well bring you with me for a bit. If it really looks like we're not finding anything, I'll take you away and bring you back when I do find something. And nearly just stuck my head right in a thingy there. What's that? Oh, it's one of them. Oh no, it's not. I was going to say it's one of those ones that turn round, but it doesn't obviously turn round because it's not the same on the other side. But yeah, just a heel of a shoe. Don't know why they had those funny shapes to put the heels on. Does anybody know? Those funny shaped things to put the heels on? No idea. It's only in the 1940s, I think they had those on. Don't know why. Moving along, let's see. Big piece of, is that marble? Looks like a big piece of marble, doesn't it? Don't be tempted. Don't be tempted. Right. This doesn't look like a fresh hole either, does it? Oh gosh, has nobody been to Snowy Dump? Nobody been here? Oh, insulators. No, this hasn't been dug, has it? I might as well whistle past this lot. Whistle straight past it, come on. Yeah. All them bottles there, they're nothing. They're not anything really. Right, no, I'm not. I'm going to try and not waste my time on places that haven't been dug here. Because, ouch, because there could be, a bit prickles, because there could be places further up here that have been dug. So, you know, it's all about having an explore sometimes, isn't it? It can't always be find after find after find, can it? And we just need that one fantastic find, or that one never found before thing. And it's just about coming along for the ride, isn't it? Right, we are at another hole. At another hole here. Okay, it doesn't really look dug though, does it? Are people on holiday or something? Maybe. This is another one that doesn't look dug. We can have a look and see if anything's been... Oh, hang on, is that... Oh, it's a light bulb. Oh, I forgot. It's that light bulb place and they all look like blooming marbles. Oh, God. They all look like marbles, which is a bit of a killer, isn't it? There you go, there's two just there. Oh, you get your hopes up. I think I probably put this pile of stuff here. Three, right. No, there's no point in coming down here because I put that pile of rods there, I think, weeks and weeks ago. And loads of bulbs. A bit tricky into thinking the marbles, no point in looking. Oh my goodness me. I hope there's something dug further over there. I'm just going to carry on and I'll look as I go, but you don't need to see it unless I see something super exciting. Right, I've come across another hole here. Oh my goodness me, but we've got paste pots. What's that big bottle there? It's just unusual shape. Let's have a look at that. Oh, that is unusual. No idea what that would have been. A big bottle with a, I don't know. My go-to thing with things like that is like a bubble bath or a shampoo-y type, some sort of hair thing, I think with that one maybe. Massive bottle, don't know, not seen that shape before. What have we got? Paste pot, oh, 10 million paste pots. Gosh, when I first started I'd have been falling over myself. Falling over myself for them. It's a couple of different sorts there. That very ribbed one. Just bottles. Nothing diddy, nothing worth having a look. That's sort of a battery. Sort of a glass battery, that is. Yeah, very heavy, lead. Right, those little glass things. Little glass rods are here as well. What's that? That's weird. That's like a droplet of glass, but if it's some sort of bulb making factory, I mean, look at that. It's some sort of bulb making factory, so that's like the offcuts of the glass and stuff. Yeah, lots of glass stuff here, lots of glass rods. So we do think it was something to do with the bulb factory. And I think it was to do with them little pocket torches, because they had the tiny bulbs in. They were called end of day torches because they used the last of the end of the day Bakelite in the factories to make these little tiny torches, but they had those little bulbs in, and I found a couple here of those torches. So I'm thinking it's possibly something to do with that, maybe, as to why we've got all these battery rods and all the little bulbs, I think.
The bottles have been lined up there. I know the diggers and people do line things up for other people to take.
Right, well, there's nothing on the main field at Snowy Dump, so we've come around the back. There's been some digging here, so you know what, let's hop over. I'll just hop over and see, because I've not been here for a very long time indeed. The very back of Snowy Dump. Obviously there's stuff here, there is stuff littered about the place. I think it's going to be a paste pot kind of day today, isn't it? There's another one, another different one. That's a Shipham's. I know you've all seen them 10 million times over, but lots. What's that? Is that a bit of an old, it was a hair. I think that's nothing, bit of an old comb. Back in the day they kept that and made a vent out of it for something. Right, just lots. I mean, there's some stoneware that's broken, so And there is aqua glass, and that looks quite old aqua glass down there. So we'll have a look at that jar that's down there, because it looks quite a bright aqua. For 40s dumps, 30s and 40s dumps, there can be some really hidden little gems, like late throwouts and stuff. Oh, I don't think it's an aqua jar. I think it's a jar that's got something green in it. Now I've come down here. Now I'm down here. It just looks like a clear glass with something green in it. Oh, a shame. Never mind. We're down here now. What's this? Oh, a little Bakelite light thing. Not worth keeping, but it's always worth having a look just in case. A big dough bowl. What's that green thing down there? One sec. Let me just get my footing a bit better. What's that? Some lid off something, isn't it? Nothing exciting. Right, nothing exciting down here, but as per usual, always worth having a bit of a look. I'll have a look, make sure none of these have got any stoppers in them.
Well, if you're looking for bottles, this appears to be the place to come to. There's hundreds of them here. What's that down there? What's this? This is something that's tucked down there. Oh, look. It's quite unusual, isn't it? Like a clay man somebody's made. Let me show it to Sarah. Have a look at that little thing there.
Mick, oh, right, we'll get that stopper in a minute. Mick's found something. Hallelujah. What have you found? Oh. Oh, what's that? Oh, that doesn't look broken.
Yeah, somebody's done a bit of clay work there.
Yeah,
Did you make that if you did?
oh, I don't know what that is, but that's, you know what? Somebody's sitting down holding something. I'm not going to wipe it now. Let's save that for the roundup, actually. Item number 1 for the roundup. Oh, she's got different coloured hair. Okay, it's crackle glaze, so it's not something that somebody's made at school because it's got a proper glaze on it. Oh, that's going to be interesting as to what that is. Not quite sure. That's our first find, our first decent find that can go in the roundup. Right, I just need to put that in my bag and then we'll go back and get that stopper and see what it is. Recently, I've been finding stoppers that I've not actually seen before. So I don't think this will be a stopper I haven't seen before because this is Snowy Dump and I've had every stopper here. Every single stopper you can think of. Let's have a look. Another paste pot. It's on a bit of a paste pot mission today. Obviously not keeping them. Right, what's this one? Let's have a look what you are. You are a... Oh, you don't even look familiar, actually. Oh, no, you are. You're a Boddington's 1930... 1940, is that 40 on it, so I'm going to say that's 1940. I did say it was 40s, didn't I? So don't just, sorry, unscrew that from the neck. There we go, a Boddington's with 40 in the middle, which I'm pretty sure means it was made 1940. Okay, a Boddington's. Oh, that would have been a whopper. That would have been an ink, master ink, I think that would have been. What a shame. What a shame. Just shows you that there are older, nicer stuff in here. It's not just about the screw tops, is it? It's not just about the glass jars. There is some older stuff. Bottles. What have we got? Nothing with a stopper. So we don't want those bottles. Oh, there's another one of those like Esso type ones. Esso Luby type ones. Had a few of those recently. For some reason, they're just popping up now. A little wartime teapot. You know, a cup of tea was the main fighter for the women against the war. A nice cup of tea from a teapot. Okay, I can see something circular here. It's got writing on it. What is that? What is that? It has got some sort of writing on it. Can't figure that out at all. I wonder if it's some sort of button, do you think? Maybe? It looks like it's got layers. I don't know, track fabric, I don't know what I'm thinking. But, writing all the way around the edge, but I can't quite read what it says. Certainly, we'll have a closer look at that one, I think. See if we can figure out what that is, what it was. I'm not sure it's lead. Feels heavy-ish. Yeah, not sure about that.
It started getting hard because the leaves are beginning to fall down now. So it's going to be even harder to find bits and pieces here. Let's move some soil, see if anything comes out covered. A bottle there, little tiny one. Little tiny bottle. Just uncovered it by moving the soil. It's the only thing to do these days.
Right, Mick has got a little bit of something. What have you got there? Oh, a little tiny bottle. Oh, yeah. No, well, it's nice. It's nice that we've got something to show for this part here. What we're doing is we've just come over this side of the fence because the spoil has been chucked over here. So this is where, you know, we're hopeful that the good bits are. But he's found a little tiny bottle. I found that little thing that looks like a button. I'm not sure. It's got some sort of writing on. You know what I might do with that button actually right now? I might just photograph it and zoom in and see if we can see if it is letters or whether my eyes are way too dodgy and don't know what I'm looking at. Right, I'll just do that now. I still can't see. I've zoomed in, trying to see what the letters are around it.
Yeah, P's, something it's hard to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very hard to see.
It might just be markings or P and an A maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we tried. I'll see what it looks like when we clean it up.
Nice shaped bottle there, isn't it? Very nice. I do like a nice shaped bottle. As you can see, plenty of jars and bottles here. Just lying around. If you spot anything, give us a shout.
Okay, let's have a look. What's that? Oh, I don't know what that is. Bit of tile.
Is it plastic or is it made out?
Hang on, let me see. It's tile like material. It's not plastic. It's not plastic. I think it could be mosaic type tile. Oh, that is unusual. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. I might Google image search that later. But yeah, that is a something, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Maybe you know. It's like a ready, like lined bit on top, but the rest of it is like a black sort of tile. Very unusual, but I'm going to keep it. See what I can do with it. I might still be able to pop it on my tabletop that I'm doing with all the tiles. Fill a gap with it. Right, look at that unusual pan. That is unusual because it's a oblong one, a rectangle one. Isn't that strange? A rectangle enamel pan. I mean, I don't remember these. Obviously, I'm not from the 1940s, but I don't ever remember seeing rectangle ones. You see circle ones, don't you? So that's unusual. Nice, lovely fry up in that, probably. Wartime fry up. Right, well, there's a bit of a big hole here. More paste pots. As per usual. Tons of paste pots. What else? Is there anything else up here? We've got slates, we've got bottles, nothing with stoppers in, so I'm not going to wander up there. But let's have a look at the spoil. Let's see if we can spot anything. Don't think this one has been dug for a while, but we haven't been here, so if there is anything here, little big flagons, broken flagons, which is a shame, isn't it? Right, I'm just going to have a quick look in this spoil bit down here and see if there's anything on the surface that draws my attention. What's that? Oh, it's a bit of wire. Those look like the loops you used to have round pins, don't they? You know, round a selection of pins you just wrap the wire around. Probably not, it looks a bit too big for me. They're a bit smaller, but that's what that reminds me of. Oh, now that's interesting. A tile. So you can imagine like a bit of a dado rail on tiles. Like all hallways, like of big buildings and swimming baths and places like that. They had the ornate tiles, didn't they? Some houses did as well. But yeah, that's all you can see by the profile of it. Like a bit of a dado, a bit of a picture rail type thing. Possibly dado, sort of chair, head height. But yeah, nice. I probably can't use that because it's rounded. But yeah, it's nice to see the old-fashioned tiles where they used to make an effort on the walls. And now we just reproduce it with like MDF wood panelling.
Tiny, like pudding bowl thing here. Grab it. Yeah. Oh, it's got a hole in it, that's a shame. Nice little pudding bowl there. That's metal. That's a shame. Could put my pudding in that when I ever have some. I could have had it like after diet celebration pudding. You stay over there, see everyone it. Just sitting on the side here. There's an ear. I shall keep it. Not finding a lot myself today. It's just one of them days. I've got an ear, so I'll have that.
Oh, is that a little pot? A little jam pot. I am allowed to take little one. Oh, it's busted. Oh, it saved me. It's from taking it. Look, there's another one that's busted. Another small one. Had they been full, they definitely would have been coming home with me. They've saved me. I found a pen, but something tells me that that is not from 1940s. When were biros invented? I'm gonna say probably not that time. Well, how odd, how random would be here. Yeah, a little pen. Right, come on, let's have a look. Let's see if anything has been dug round here, over there maybe. What should we do? Should we start a cream jug there? There's been some digging down there maybe. Some digging over there. I'm just going to pop that pen in my bag just in case it is like one of the first original pen. You never know, look, you never know. But just in case. Right, has anything been going on down here? Possibly. And now I don't know because I found my frozen Charlotte down there, didn't I? And nothing looks touched really, which is a shame, isn't it? We'll have a quick look, see if the rain, because we had a bit of torrential rain, see if the rain has uncovered anything. For example, what is that thing there? What's that? It was a handle for trowel. Someone's busted the trowel down here. I don't think this looks any different to last time. But what I will do is I will just look, just in case something has been brought to the surface. What's that button? Is that a button? Oh, look at that button. So that looks like a Bakelite button, but with metal around the holes. Can you see how the holes, I don't know if you can see that, they just look like a metal casing, what do you call it? A metal thing covering the holes. But that looks like either tortoise shell or Bakelite. Could even just be plastic, but there you go. It's a big whopper of a button. Now that has been revealed, hasn't it? Through the rain, because I don't think anyone's been digging here since we were last here, unless it's something I just overlooked. But there you go. A great big, massive, chunky button. That might clean up nicely. Might be able to see whether it is tortoise shell, plastic or Bakelite. There is a rub test you can do for Bakelite. I think if you rub it hard and it smells chemically, is it? Something like that. It's Bakelite. Don't know. I'll have to look that up. I could have just totally made that up, but something about rubbing it and smelling it. I don't know. Here you go. A button. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I am not finding anything on the surface, so I'm just trying to dig a little bit deeper. And if nothing else, when I come back next, the rain might have washed even more off to reveal stuff. But yeah. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Let's just get that off and see if we can find anything. Nobody's took that battery. Honestly, it's so hard when you're just a surface larker, because when you're just a surface larker, the thought of digging over the soil, it's just boring. I don't know what it is. Although when you reveal stuff, it's nice, but yeah, as a surface larker, if it's not right on the top, just move on. But it's making it difficult because no diggers have been in. But yeah, no one's took that battery. I haven't got anything like a prize all that because I don't want to carry it. Don't want to carry all that. Right, it's staying again. Maybe next time I come here I should bring a screwdriver or something to try and prise that stuff out of it. It'll be absolutely ram jam solid. What's that? Oh, a bit of wire. Right, so I'm just going to carry on with the surface. Like I dug over a little bit there, but I got really bored. So, it was marble there. Got really bored really quickly. There was nothing there, so I'm just going to have a wander around to see if there's anything shining at me on the surface. Some larks are like that, you know. Some larks are like that. But it's all about getting out, and it's relaxing, to be honest. It's quite relaxing just having a look. Ooh, you just caught me on mid-oo. I just turned it on because I said, ooh, what did I say? Something about marbles, something. Look at that. Oh, gosh, just shining up at me. Just shining. We have had quite a few blue and white marbles. I really should sort through my marbles and get them all together and see how different they are. Have we found a few here? I think we might have even found a few here in this hole, in this area. But look at that. Oh, gem. That's all it takes. It's only marble. You know, it's nothing exciting, nothing thrilling, nothing that's, you know, going to make me millions. It's a marble, but look at it. a beautiful, beautiful glass blue and white marble. That is a super little gem, and that is a keeper, and it's coming home with me. That marble find was just because I was just stood there looking, thinking, oh, there's nothing different here. There's nothing different here. So I'm going to stand here, I'm going to think it again. Right, I'll think it again. There's nothing different here. And see if anything pops out at me. Oh, tape. Have you seen that before? An old tape. Oh, total, whatever that is. Somebody called Total, no idea. Good old-fashioned tape. Who remembers them? I remember them. Good old pencil to wind it up and wind it back again when it all spills out. That's a nice little milk jar. That's a nice one. That is one of the nice ones. One of those little glasses that you just pop on. Might have been very nice. I might take that one actually. Putting little bits in. Another milk glass jar. One we've seen many times before, but still a nice. Ribbed on 2 sides, is it? Yeah, ribbed on 2 sides, plain on 2 for the label. Don't know what it is, but that is a nice little milk glass jar. Oh, that's a killer. It's a killer. I have got one slightly damaged that someone sent me, and I mended it, but I did used to, I used to have a full one, and it had screws and things, and you know what I did? I was tidying out, having a good clear out, and I thought, oh, what's the point of holding on to that? And I threw it away. Oh, you do your kitchen, you think, right, it's all got to go. And it all went, and I don't know what I was thinking. It was mudlarking days, I think. I think it was probably 6 months before started mudlarking, about 6 years ago. Oh well, what can you do? You can't get it back from the dump. But so if someone goes digging in a 2020 dump, they're going to find it, aren't they? Right, okay, I'll keep that. I'm going to put that in my bag. A little upside down, a little milk glass jar, and I like that sort. It reminds me of the stoneware ones. Handy for putting your little bits and pieces in. Oh, does it have a make on it? Hang on. Didn't bother looking. Oh no, not a make, just a number. Probably some sort of beauty product though. I can see the corner of a very aqua bottle there, so just in case it's a full one. I've no idea if it is or it isn't, or what sort it is, but I thought, you know what, bring you with me. Well, it is a full one. It's not a great one, it's only a sauce, but it is a Shipley's sauce. Fletcher's. Ooh, slight bit of a label left on, nothing exciting, but look, it's complete and in good condition, and it's a really nice colour. So if you were a collector, that would be a perfect little find, that. But yeah, I saw the corner of it. I thought, you know what, I'll bring you with me. Let's see if we can extract it together. There's nothing much on here that's changed. What's that? Oh, I thought it was shiny. I thought it was like a bit of pottery. I'm going delirious now. I'm going delirious trying to find something. I've just been walking up this slope really, really slowly, just having a look. See, I love the shape of those. Those are nice. They make great potion bottles. I say it all the time. The amber ones. Selection of those, because I did a great craft with it once under a dome with about half a dozen bottles, and it looked fabulous. All amber bottles, and it was great. Just putting stickers on them, so you could have that amber bottle. Sorry, that amber bottle. Oh, I'm falling down the hill. That amber bottle. You could have one of these ones. The bigger ones. Right. I'm looking. I'm scouring. I'm doing my best for you. I really, really am. It's very, very hard. Let's see if there's a new hole over here. Such a graveyard. Yeah. Pots nearly busted though, to be honest. What's that? Manchester. Stone something lime. I don't think that would have said lime juice. And lime juice. Stone ginger and lime juice. Grove Works, Manchester. A shame that is busted. What a shame. Even with a bit more of that writing on it would have been good. Right. Stand. Back in the day, I definitely would have made something with that. Right, let's go down here. This looks a little bit more like I've not been here for a while. Right, what I'll do is I'll go down and I'll have a look, because I don't seem to be finding a great deal today. Is this one? No, I've been down there. Oh, I've got... I'm losing the plot. That's the first hole I went down. I've just come from a different angle. Oh my God. You know what? Can't take me anywhere. Right, I'm going to try this all over here. I thought that big pot looked familiar. I'm that desperate now. I've started walking around in circles. Right, and berries are on the floor. Berries, clumps of them, but individual ones. So I thought I found about a dozen blooming red beads. Right, I'll have a quick look. There's nothing that's changed on here for a very long time. Oh, that's a nice lid though. That is a nice lid for one of those pots. Ooh. Oh, busted, what a shame. But you know what I mean? Like, that's the sort of lid that would have gone on that little milk glass jar that I've just found, but in milk glass, obviously. But that sort of thing, do you understand, where it just pops on? But you get them in milk glass, obviously. But that'd be a similar sort of design for those of you that weren't quite sure what the lid would be like. It'd be like that, smaller and in milk glass, but that sort of style and design. I've yet to find one with a picture on, but one day. Now, if that's a full tile, I will be having, oh, it's not, it's a roof tile. It's no good with them blooming ridges, it won't sit flat. No good with them ridges, I thought it was like a terracotta tile, but it's a roof one. Right, I've come here, and this isn't dug for absolutely ages either. Oh my goodness me, has everyone gone on holiday? I think they must be. It must be the time of the year that everyone's gone on holiday, nobody's digging. Right, okay, and I've lost Mick again, obviously, because I always lose him because he goes off and I go off. So I'm going to go and try and find him. I wonder if he's found something, because I haven't seen him all the time I've been here, so maybe he's found something. I'll go and see if I can find him. What is that? Oh, it's the bottom of a bowl. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty flower. Could have snapped that bit off. Could cut that bit off, couldn't I? And have that as a flower at the allotment. Oh, definitely. Oh, I like that. It's a shame it's not the full bowl. Would you call that cranberry glass, do you think? I don't know, but I reckon if we get that little, we've got a little glass cutter thing, you know, a little thing that spins around and you cut your glass on it. I reckon that could probably cut that off, give it a bit of a sand, and attach that somehow at the allotment. A nice little glass flower. I like that. I'm going to keep it. The bottom of some sort of dish, but a beautiful looking flower. I can see something bright blue. Well, blue. Golden blue, I should say. So I don't know what it is. I thought it was a bead, but now I'm closer. It doesn't look like a bead. I bet it's a nothing, but you can't leave it, can you? Oh, it's a button. Oh, look at that. Super tiny built-in shank on the back and on the top. Wow. You know what? I was just here thinking of what I've been doing. I just was looking along the edge, and my mind was wandering, because that's what happens when you do this sort of thing. Your mind wanders. And I was just thinking, you know, the amount of necklaces that were thrown away compared to the amount of rubbish that was thrown away. Not many compared to the amount of rubbish, but they just get strewn across the whole dump, don't they? So I had my mind on beads at the time when I looked at that. But yeah, I was just thinking about beads, and then that popped up thinking it was bead, but it was a button. I was just thinking, yeah, the amount of necklaces that get thrown away compared to rubbish, it's not a lot, is it? But you seem to tend to find them everywhere. But there you go. I can't show you the detail on that, so we need to do that in the roundup, I think. But that is a beautiful little baby blue button, little tiny thing with a little bit of decoration on that side. That is a great little find. I'm going to carry on. I was just slowly, what we're doing, just look at the sides, because the sides look so busy. That's what had my mind wandering about beads. But yeah, the bottom of the thermometer there, look. Bottom of the thermometer. Yeah, busy sides, and I've had some good old things off the side of here, so I'm going to carry on looking. But that is a nice little gem, a little tiny, super tiny button. Hope I don't lose it. Ooh, what's that? That looks like it's off a fireplace or something. Slate. Looks like it would have gone. You have pillars either side, and then it has like a bit of thing at the top before the mantle goes on. So I think that probably went at the top of that with something else on top, with the mantle sat on top of it. That is nice and shaped. Can I use it? Probably not, but it's a very nice piece of slate, that. Very, very detailed, but I'm going to say that that is off the fire surround from underneath the mantle, and it would have had another one that went on top, and possibly even something else as well. Then the mantle would have sat on there. That looks a bit interesting. Oh, that does look interesting. Why has that got a groove on it there? Why has that got a groove on it? I don't recognise that. See that with a groove? What is that? So it's clearly an old bottle. It's had some sort of paint or pigment or stain or dye. But that is the interesting thing for me. I don't recall ever finding a bottle. I don't know. Wouldn't something have rested in there, like a nib or a pen or something? Is there any writing on it? Oh, it's filthy. I haven't got any gloves on. No, I don't think there's any writing on it. You can't read the label anyway. Oh, right, that is interesting. I could do with looking that up, actually. That is a never found before bottle, that I'm going to say. It's a lovely colour as well. You can don't look by the contents, look by the bottom, the very, very bottom bit. That is where you can see the colour of the glass, and it's beautiful. And it's in perfect condition. So that is definitely worth a much closer look. There we go, a long tall bottle, nice. One of these candle holder things, busted though. Found a few that aren't busted. Or is that one of the? No, it's not one of the cod whoppers. You know, you get the marble out of the bottle. It's not one of those. It's a candlestick holder, I think. Yeah, this has been dug. A few things thrown out here. Oh, what's that? That's a different shape, isn't it? Not seen that shape before. Quite an oval, fat thing. I wouldn't like to guess what that was. Don't know. Anything else here that we've not seen before? Let's have a look at that. Make sure it's got no embossing on it. It hasn't. It's a jar. What's that one? With a bit of a cork hanging on for dear life. It's just one of those ink ones. They are nice. A good solid, a hat dye, something like that. A good solid thing. Oh, it's just a leaf. I thought it was impressed on the soil. What's that? Nothing. Just a jar. Right, I'm going to just scour for little gems and see if we can see anything tiny.
Don't know if Sarah's been around here yet, but remains of a brush here. It's plastic though. An old plastic brush. No bristles. Got a lid down there. Sarah's seen that, I'll take it a show it to her. Oops. It's down again. What's up? That's down again. It doesn't want to leave. Anyway, I'll take that shot to Sarah. She might be interested in keeping that. We'll soon see. Now, that would have been a lovely little egg cup. If it was all in one piece, it would have been a very nice little one. Unfortunately, it's broke. What a lovely egg cup it would have been. A lovely designing on it. Very fancy. I'll have my eggs in my fancy egg cup today. Very fancy. I'll leave it upside down so people can see it in case they want to do something with it.
It's got something. Oh, right, yeah. What is it, a St. Helen? Oh, it's just plain one. Yeah, they are nice. Oh, an ear. Oh, that's a whopper. Wow, that's a whopper of an ear. That'd have been a lovely big doll's head. There you go, 2 gems of finds. A lovely glass stopper that would have gone in a jar. And a lovely big ear. The ear being my favourite out of that. In fact, I probably won't even keep that stopper. I'm going to put it on the side for somebody else because I have loads and I've done nothing with them. No point in holding on to another one. But the ear, I will. One day, something will be done with all these ears and doll parts. What's that circle thing there? It's just caught my eye. Oh, what is that? Is it a pet coin? What is it? Oh, right, hang on. Let me just put that ear in my bag so we can concentrate on that circle thing. Right, it feels the weight of a coin, but it's got a hole in it. I think it's got something on it. It's got a weight to it, which makes me feel like it's a coin, but it's got a hole in the middle. It might just be a washer. It could just be a washer, but I will clean it and see if it is something. If it is, I'll show it on the roundup. Otherwise, if you don't see it, it was just a washer. Always worth checking, but that side looks like it's got something on it. There's like a wooden box, a really thin wooden box, been scattered about the place, and I can't figure out what it would have been. It's got all like these ridges inside the box. You know what I mean? There's loads of pieces of it scattered about, but I can't figure out what sort of box it would have been because I don't recognise that. Do you think it would have just had like that was just for strength? Do you think? I don't know. I don't recognise that sort of box at all. What's that square thing there? Bit of glass. That looks like mica. That's mica. That's a square of mica. Can you see? Something to do with electronics, I think. Mica. I do believe. That might not last, but I might use that for something actually. A bit of mica. You can see. Can you see? Yeah. That might not last in there though, to be fair, but we're going to try. You'll probably never see that again, but that's good for crafting mica. Right, I shall move on and see if I can find any more gems. I'm doing a really good scour, see if I can find you anything little and tiny. Oh no, tiny teapot, is that its lid? Tiny teapot and its lid, but no handle. Oh, what a shame, it nearly made it, didn't it? It nearly came out alive. But, you know, it's got its lid if anybody fancied putting a handle on that and displaying something in it. They could do. Not for me, not for me. I shall carry on looking. There are lots of stuff strewn about, but we want the little gems, don't we?
Little X down here. What's that? It would have been like I don't know, some sort of basket it would have been holding, maybe. Would have been some display of something. That would have been a cracker. Would have been a cracker.
You know what? I was on the tram the other day, right? I was on the tram yesterday and I met a lovely couple from Seattle. Right? Why they'd come to Manchester for holidays, I don't know. But they'd been to Bury and been to a record shop to buy some records because there's a great record shop in Bury. And we were on the tram to town and I got talking to them. Telling them where there was a record shop in town and where to get them going to York. And I just got back from York, so I told them some things that I did in York. But I did tell them to tell me if they'd done the things that I suggested that they do. So they might see this video, they might not do, but I did tell them, please come back to Manchester Mudlarks on YouTube and tell us if you queued up for an hour and a half to get a ghost, and if you did the fish and chip cruise in York on the River Ouse, I think it is, and a ghost tour. So, I mean, the chances of them remembering Manchester Mudlarks when they're on holiday is, you know, probably quite thingy. But what a lovely couple they were. Very chatty, very friendly. So a couple from Seattle, holiday over in here. They went, I don't know if they were going to Liverpool or they'd been to Liverpool, but they'd been to Manchester, they were going to York, then up to Edinburgh, and I think they'd been down to London. So, yeah, what a lovely couple they were. And if you see this, please say hello. But, you know, what are the chances?
Right, found Sarah. Couldn't find her anywhere, but here she is. Rearranging the dirt.
Yeah, well, you know what? I was having a scan and I thought, let me just move stuff off the surface. And
find anything exciting at all?
Exciting. You know what? All the little things. I've got a couple of things in my backpack, but the little things are in my bag. Actually, here. Oh, I found this bottle. I've never seen this bottle before. Can you see? It's got like a.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I wonder if like a brush or.
Yeah, maybe it's that and something or something set on it. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It must be something to do with that bottle. I found a marble. How many of those blue and white marbles have I found?
Yeah.
So
I didn't find anything. I couldn't find anything. I went all around the place, but.
I found a square of mica.
Right. All right. Yeah.
Is that something to do with electrics?
Out of a battery, probably.
Oh, is it out of a battery? Right. And I found a button that has metal things in
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So anything else? I found a pen, but I can't imagine it being old.
No, that's better.
I wasn't sure. It's a what pen?
Betting
pen.
Betting office,
oh,
yeah.
Well, I'm going to take it and put it in the bin. I wasn't sure if it was like
well,
a
maybe
1950s.
some old guy many years ago would. My granddad used to do betting with a betting pen like that.
Oh,
so
right.
Probably from the 50s, something like that. Probably.
Oh, it was from
so
the 50s.
somebody's probably doing their horses with that many years ago.
Yeah, in the great big massive newspapers. Now the small newspapers used to be huge. What else? Now I've got your ear in there, your little bottle, a stopper.
Yeah.
Anything else? Is that no? You know, a few little gems, but the marble and the ear and this bottle, I think are my favourites. And I've got a couple of things in my bag.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's good. It's something at least.
Yeah, no, something. It's been a bit of a dig here, which is good, isn't it? So let's see if he's unveiled anything. Little aqua bottle. What's that thing floating down there? Could be possibly at the top of a vase, like a very thin-necked vase. Just look down there, there's nothing, but there's been digging, you know, there might be some bits found. What's that? Plain, but a beautiful colour. Don't know if the camera picks it up well, that's a beautiful colour. Right, I tell you what I'll do. I'm not jumping down into that hole, but I'll just have a bit of a scour on here, just in case there's anything little that pops out. There's a few bottles, but I want the little gems really. I don't want the bottles. It just shows you, doesn't it? You can't find fantastic things every single time you come out for a lark, and it doesn't matter. We've still found a couple of little gems. I mean, to me, a marble and a doll's ear. I'm made up. I'm made up with that. So when you go mudlarking and you tend to not find a lot of stuff, it doesn't matter. It's just getting out there and doing it, isn't it? Picking up bits of history, finding out what these bits of history are. I mean, I've got that bottle to look up, haven't I? So I'll find some information about that if I can. And put it in the roundup if I possibly can. I'll image search it or something, but it just shows you, doesn't it? You can't find fantastic things every single time you come out, especially when no one's really dug. That's red there. Is that a berry? While you're on. Oh, it's a berry. Pesky, pesky berries. Oh, we've seen something else. What's that? Oh, a little... Oh, a little tiny lead something. Oh, a mother of pearl. Gosh, I've not found a mother of pearl button for a very long time. But look at that little... I found things like that before, but they've completely broken by the time I've got them home. But that's a lovely little bit. It feels lead. Not gonna lie, just feel a bit lead. But yeah, mother of pearl button, 2 little gems. It just shows you the rain and people walking over it, animals walking over it. It just dislodges things sometimes, doesn't it? Now, let's see if I can get that in here and see if it will last till I at least get home and manage to get them out of my bag. Little safe pocket there. It was very much gem free. It wasn't busy at all. So I'm going to go for a little bit more of a wander. Have a look around. Maybe we might find something here. Jam pots, we're not interested unless you're little. You've got to be a little jam pot to come home with us, haven't you? But jam pots, I'm doing very well. Not even tempted. So I've come a long way, haven't I? I've come a long way from the days of see a jam pot, pick it up, no matter that you've got 200 at home. I haven't now though, I have given them away. But yeah, here we go. Let's have a scour. More jam pots. Oh goodness me. Right, I'm going to stand still for a bit and I'm going to concentrate my look on these exposed areas, see if I can spot a little bit of colour. That's the best idea to do, is to just stand still, look methodically, and if any specks of colour jump out at you, just have a look at them. And this was a place for lead actually, so I've got to look for lead looking items. That looks like the colour of lead, but I don't think it is. That'd have been thingy, wouldn't it? As I was saying about it. But yeah, look for lead on here as well. Lots of lead stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sit for a while and just scour. I scoured and I scraped, and I think I've just found the biggest acorn I have ever seen in my life. Is that that's an acorn? Look at the size of that. That's an absolute whopper. Good grief. Yeah, it's not an old find. It's just a pesky seed, but an acorn seed that's absolutely gigantic. Yeah, so I'm having a scour and a bit of a scrape, to be honest. I thought, you know what, while I'm here, let's see if we can uncover anything. A bit of pottery. Because these are the piles of stuff that, you know, we'll have the gems in, really. This is a really old part, so if nothing else, let's disturb it, ready for the next rainstorm. But yeah, that's the most gigantic acorn I've ever seen in my entire life. All right, I'm just going to give this, carry on, just moving this soil about, seeing if anything pops out. I'll bring you back if it does. All right, that definitely won't be full, but you know what? Oh no, it's broken, look, it's broken. It's a broken one. Worth giving it a dig though, just in case, wasn't it? It's just a big old kitchen. Oh no, is it a plant pot? Plant pot, I think. Plant pot or kitchen bowl, I'm not quite sure. Kitchen, it's glazed on the inside. Kitchen dish, bowl, whatever.
Right, I think we're going to call it a day.
Yeah.
I think we'll end it right here.
Yeah, found a few little gems, I'm happy with that.
That's good, yeah. Like I said, we don't find stuff every week.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Maybe next week. You never know what you're going to find, what's under that next bit of dirt.
No, you don't.
So anyway, we're going to thank you all for joining us.
Yes.
Hit them likes, subscribes and all them things. And we'll see you all again real soon now. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.